What's up, LEGO builders? Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios for episode 2 of the Naboo Chronicles. In today's episode of the Naboo Chronicles, we're going to be taking a look at this MOC entitled On the Warpath, because you've got a squad of clone troopers up here with the swamp speeder, as well as a group of Gungans on this kind of small pathway leading towards another battle. This MOC is part of a month-long series I'm doing for the month of October, where I basically depict what could have happened on the planet of Naboo during the Clone Wars. You've got the Gungans and the clone troopers battling a droid invasion. None of this stuff is officially canon. It's just kind of in my fun way of depicting the Clone Wars. Each week the MOC is going to get bigger, so this is about midway through, and last week's was the smallest. If you missed that, I'll put a link up in the top of the video, and the last week's will obviously be the largest MOC. I really hope you guys are enjoying this series so far. I really love building Naboo, as well as using Gungans and Kashyyyk troopers. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the Naboo Chronicles so far, and let's dive in and take a look at this MOC. So when this MOC takes place, the droid invasion is already a couple of months old, so you've had quite a bit of combat going on already. So one of the things I really wanted to depict with this MOC is kind of the dreariness and drudgery of war. You know, you've got a long line of solemn troops slowly walking on this path, and then over here, we'll get to it in a little bit, we've got a couple droids kind of buried in the undergrowth over there. This road just led out of this small canyon area, so they were in a little bit of a ravine for a little while, and I've got two warriors right here on their Cadu mounts, and then I've got this swamp speeder with 4 Kashyyyk troopers. Up here on kind of this back side of the hill, we've got a lone Gungan warrior. This guy was following the caravan up here in this hilly area that went off behind us, just because there might have been some droids that could have come up and ambushed them because they were kind of low down and had poor visibility. So he was sort of a sentry, and he's about to come down and rejoin the group. Here we have the remains of a previous skirmish, a destroyed dwarf spider droid. As you can see, he's smashed quite a bit of the foliage, but it's starting to grow back all around him, kind of the signs that life finds a way even through the grimmest wars. Right here, there's a bit of a change between the undergrowth. On this side running back, you can see there's lots of flat grassland running this way, but as we get over here, the foliage starts to get a little bit more dense, and you've got a lot more of these bamboo pieces and flowers and fronds and other such strange plants. And the reason I did this was they are leaving this grassy area, and as shown by these giant trees, they're starting to enter a heavily wooded forest. So this tree is probably the tallest tree I've built so far. Pretty happy with the way it turned out. I would have done more trees, but I kind of ran out of brown pieces, so that's why it's just kind of the outskirts of the forest. I wanted there to be a contrast between the two very common things seen on Naboo, of the grasslands and the heavily forested jungly areas. Down by the base of the tree, we have a small little hole for all kinds of animals to live in. The inner side of this hill is very rocky. As you can see, basically this is one giant rock. So that wraps it up for this MOC, the Warpath. I did enjoy building this one. Had to work out a few tricky techniques with the hill back there, with everything lining up on the same plane. Make sure to let me know what you guys think of this MOC down below in the comments. And of course, if you like this video, please don't forget to leave me a like. As always, if you guys are new to the channel and you enjoy seeing what I build here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you'll be notified of all my future content. But until next time, happy building.